Hello students, good evening to all of you all. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to the online session. Can you all hear me clearly and see the screen clearly? Am I audible to you all? Am I audible to you all, Buddha? Okay, thank you. Give me a minute. Okay, good. Super. Hari, so I think this is your first paper session. I don't know whether you all have started any other subject papers for now. Hopefully this might be the first ever paper classes for your grade 11. So we warmly welcome all of you all to the paper class session. This is the science paper class. So 2026 batch. Most probably you all will be facing your exams in December. Okay, so now itself your timing starts. 360 days, the 350 days, the will put the timing and will keep a track of it. Okay, then only you will understand like how fast the time is flying. Okay, so by now you all have to prepare for your exams. Your full focus should be on your O levels. So yesterday we met in the theory classes. I hope all of you all attended the theory classes and there were a lot of comments after it. So good. I'm happy about the positive comments and got to know that you all understood the session. You were clear about it. Yes. So it will be continuing until the end of December. So each and every lesson, like yesterday, we will be focusing it deeply, properly, clearly, and we'll be doing it. So we have our online classes as well as physical classes. Physical classes happen separately, online happens separately. We don't have this hybrid because I used to do hybrid earlier, but the focus on the online students are less when doing hybrid. The focus on the physical students are only more. So therefore, we thought it's better to do a separate session for the online students because online students are the student base who produces now good results. Okay, more than the physical class students, online students are the ones who are focusing, who are producing good results. So this year, we have decided to have all our paper classes online. No physical paper classes. Physical theory classes will be there, but paper classes, even the physical students will have to join online. Okay, so then first we'll go to the O-level structure paper. O-level structure. How does this O-level paper work? So to get an idea, we'll just have a look at some of our old papers. This is the 2019 paper. So if you look at the pattern, your O-level science, I think when you were in grade 10, I showed you all how the pass percentage, fail percentage, why in science there is high fail percentage. Science and maths are two subjects where the fail percentage is more. If you take the whole Sri Lankan students, the highest fail percentage is in English language. That is because the Sinhala medium students, Tamil medium students, they are also sitting for the English paper. Most of them fail. The English paper is very simple. For the English medium students, it's very simple. Grade 6 international school students can do the O-level paper and get an A. But still, some Sinhala medium, Tamil medium students, it's difficult for them. So the highest fail percentage is English. Second highest is sometimes science, sometimes maths. But they have done a small research with the international English medium school students. English medium students, that is the international school students as well as government English medium, bilingual students. Those students, the highest fail percentage is in the language, first language, either Sinhala or Tamil. Second fail percentage is maths and science. Sometimes it's maths, sometimes it's science. Almost both are like equal. So it's not easy to pass science. So keep that in mind. But if you study properly and practice the papers properly, there is no chances for you to fail. Okay. Failing is your own negligence, no? Not studying the theory properly, not doing papers properly. That is the reason for many students to fail because overconfidence. Some students, they think last 3 months I will study and pass. Last 3 months, they can't even complete one term lesson. Okay. They'll be stuck with that. Okay, so when you look at your O-level paper, totally it's calculated for 200 marks. So the MCQ paper is 1 hour. Structured essay and essay, okay, MCQ is known as part 1 and structured essay questions are part 2. Structured essay is part 2 paper, A part and then the B part. So totally for the MCQs, there are 40 MCQs. Each MCQs carries 2 marks. So totally 80 marks. If you look at the structured essay question, there are 4 compulsory questions. There is a pattern for that question. First one will be related to biology, mainly biosphere lesson and general knowledge. Something happening in that year, something related to the environmental pollution. Then the second one will be a pure bio question. It will be a normal bio question, not the biosphere. It's either cells or tissues or systems or plant reproduction, animal reproduction, any of the normal bio lessons. Then third question will be chemistry lesson. Fourth question will be physics. Number goes as 1, 2, 3, and 4. All are compulsory and you have to answer on the given spaces. So each question carries 15 marks. 15 into 4 is 60 marks totally. And when you look at the essay question, starts from question number 5, question 6, question 7, question 8, and question 9. Totally there are 5 essay type questions. Out of that, you are given a choice. You can select any 3. First one will be pure biology. Second will be purely related to chemistry. Third will be related to, again, the 7th question. Third of the essay question will be totally related to physics. Fourth essay question will be bio plus physics together. Fifth essay type question, that is out of the full paper, 9th question will be chemistry plus physics. This is the combination. You can select any 3. Each question has 20 marks. So 3 into 20, you get 60 marks. So 80 plus 60 plus 60, totally you will get out of 200. And then they will divide it by 2 and find the final percentage. From that final percentage, after dividing this by 2, after adding all your marks and dividing by 2, then you will get, if it is above 75, you will go for an A. If it is about 65, you will go for a B. Okay, so we are targeting as extra tuition classes. We are targeting for a A. That is our main target. Or else if you want to just pass science, you can just learn from your school teacher or just read the book and pass the science. No, even that is not happening these days. Okay, so why do you come to a extra tuition class, whether it is physical or online, whatever? Why do you pay money and go to get a good results? So after coming to class, don't like, sir, can we get C and pass? Don't think of that small mentality. Think of a A always. Even if you are considered as the weaker student in school, don't worry. Put a target A and work for it, and it's not impossible. You can achieve it. Okay, I can tell you many stories. After this online method, okay, there were some students, my 2021 batch, there was a girl who is considered to be the Modaya of the school. Okay, Modachi. The whole school considers that girl to be Modachi. Okay, she got only 17 marks. I think grade 10 first term, she got 17 marks, lowest in class. Okay, you won't believe me, that girl came to the online classes. In the online classes also, she can't understand because she's a slow learner. Normally, we all are slow learners. Majority are slow learners. She used to watch the recordings. Okay. And she says that her best time is night time. So night until 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, she's awake and she's watching all the recordings again and again. Little by little, her improvement came. Okay, initially the teachers thought she's copying from her friends because second term she got about 35. She got a pass one. So when she got pass, the teachers thought she copied and got pass. If you get A only you have to think, this fellow might have copied and got the A. To pass, you don't need to copy, no. But that girl was so weak that the teachers thought she passed science. All the teachers in that section got Mara shock. She passed science. Maybe copied. Okay, but little by little she increased, and finally for her third term she got the highest marks. Okay, and her O-level results was A. And when she came to the award ceremony, mother and daughter both were crying. Okay, they never expected her to get an A. Parents itself didn't expect. Teachers, they were making fun of that girl. Okay, but see, motivation plus discipline. Motivation from my side you will get, but discipline is from your side. Continuously you have to work. If you work, Puta, not only for science, I'm saying any subject, if you work properly, put a proper plan under the guidance of a proper teacher, you can achieve it. Okay, no one is weak students here. Maybe some are quick learners, some are slow learners. But slow learners can beat the quick learners when the slow learners study it properly. So best option is recording. Okay, in the live class, if you can't understand, again watch the recording. Minimum one time you watch it, you will be double, triple clear. Okay, so it's a time for you all to beat all those considered smart kids. Okay, your results have to show that. So out of 200, they calculate your marks and divide it by 2 and give your pass marks. A, the B, the C, the S, the okay. So when you get the paper, you will see this kind of a structure. Normally 34 means that 34 is the subject number. Science is always 34. E is English medium. 1 is part 1. But remember, in school, sometimes part 1 will be given first. But in O-level, first they will give part 2 paper. From 8 o'clock to 12 o'clock. 8, 9, 10, 11. Sorry, 9 o'clock to 12 o'clock. They will give part 1 first. Part 2 first. Part 2 first. 3 hours. Then you will have a 1 hour break. And after that, 13 to 14. 13 to 14 can 1 o'clock to 2 o'clock. You will have your structured essay paper. MCQ paper. Okay. So first they will give the part 2 and they will give the part 1. So this is December 2019. So that was the last paper which was done exactly in December, and after COVID-19, everything shifted, the timings changed. Okay. Yeah, in the part 2 paper, the structured essay part, you can't take it home. You have to write the answers on that paper itself and give it. Essay part, you can take it home. The questions can be taken home. You will be given a booklet. You have to write all your answers in the booklet, and then they will puncture it. And the structured essay and the essay answers. Structured essay printed paper with your answers written on it, keep it on top, and the essay booklet, keep it, and they will give a twine, a thread. You have to tie that thread and then you have to hand over. Normally no stapling. In the government exams, you don't have staplers. You have a thread. They will give you a thread. You have to tie the part structured essay and essay together and give it to the invigilator. Then after the break, you will have the MCQ paper. So MCQ papers, you have to answer all the questions, and MCQ paper also you can bring it home, because the MCQ answers, they will give an answer script. I don't have one to show now. Next time I will put it in the presentation. You will get like this circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. Question number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like that. You have to cross the answers, correct answer. So you have to hand over this paper to the invigilator, not the question paper. So MCQ questions, MCQ question paper set you can take home. Out of the part 2, essay questions you can take home, not the structured essay. Clear now? In each of the questions 1 to 40, pick one of the alternative 1, 2, 3, 4, which you consider to be correct or most appropriate. Sometimes closely related answers will be there. Okay, then you have to go for the best answer. Mark a cross on the number corresponding to your choice in the final answer sheet provided. Further instructions are given in the back of the answer sheet. Follow them clearly. They are saying don't cut and chop. If you mark one answer and then if it is wrong, okay, some people do like this and put it like this. Don't do like that. Put a line like this. They will give the instructions. whether to mark from the pencil. Earlier it was pencil, after that they have made it mark it from the pen only. So like that they will tell, but initially you do the answers in the given paper, and after confirming you transfer it to the answer sheet. With practice you will understand, don't worry. So this is the marking scheme, you all know. MCQ 40 into 2, 80 marks. Part A of paper 2, 15 into 4, 60 marks. Part B consists 5 questions. Out of that, only 3 should be answered. And then 3 into 2, 3 into 20, 60 marks. I explained you all earlier. So totally, this is how you find the marks. Hope you all are clear about the structure of the paper. Okay, so don't worry. Then our plan. How is our plan? So initially, we will be doing, because grade 10 is very important now. So we will be starting with grade 10 revision. After we complete the unit 1 of grade 11, then we can go for the unit papers, grade 11 unit paper. So after every unit, completing every unit in our theory classes, here in the paper classes, 2 to 3 weeks, we will be doing papers related to only that unit. And once the first term is completed, we will have the term papers. So after completing the first term, then what will happen? Your second term will start now. While doing the second term unit questions, we will start past papers, because your batch has about 10 past papers, no? Starting from 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024, and in February 2025 paper also will be released. You all will have how many papers? 9 papers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Sorry, 10 papers. So keep one thing in mind. The more number of past papers you have for a syllabus, the paper which they are making, the next papers are going to be more and more tougher. Because every 4 to 5 years, they have to change the syllabus. By 2020, they should have changed the syllabus, but after Corona, they didn't change. After that economic crisis, political instability. So until now only they have changed the grade 6. So when grade 6 students are going to grade 11, they will have the new syllabus. But until that, old syllabus. So the last few batches will be suffering, because the examiners don't have questions to ask, because already 10 years they have been asking. So they have to go to hard questions, tough questions, or else it will be like a repeat paper, no? Questions from all the past papers will be there in the new paper. No use, everyone will pass. So therefore, keep in mind, the more number of past papers you have, your paper is going to be tough. So our best thing is to study all the past papers. So to study 10 past papers, each past paper will take minimum 3 classes to complete. Because MCQ, we don't just say, my paper classes are not like, Puta, this is the question, Puta, this is the answer. That is a Mara. I have seen some paper classes. They show the question, they show the answer. Please correct it. Show the question, show the answer. How did you get the answer? Because if you want the question and answers, you don't need to attend to a paper class. No, you can buy a past paper book. See the question, turn this side, see the answer. Answers are there, no? But why do you attend a paper class? To go into the question, to discuss the question, to see the inside out of the question. Okay, sometimes the marking scheme published by some of the publishers are wrong. Some teachers, they justify the wrong answer because they don't know the correct answer. They check the marking scheme, and they put all this malupal, samalification and all this boru talk to correlate their answer with their this publisher's answer. Okay, so you have to discuss questions deeply. So if you properly discuss questions, per day you can do maximum 30 to 40 questions. 40 also, little bit high speed only you can do. Okay. So then it will take about 3 days. So let's say, then how many months we want? We need 10 months to complete the past paper itself, almost 7 to 8 months. So that's why we are starting from second term itself, the past papers. So until the second term, we will be doing grade 10 revision, first term papers, unit papers. So like that we will be doing. So today mainly I wanted to do an introduction and tell you about our plan. So we have our past paper plan, model paper plan, because all the past papers I'll be giving unit wise also for my theory students. We will be getting a printed tute for the past papers. Model papers, I will be sending the PDF because on and off it will change. I will be making new model papers and I'll be sending the PDFs. So you all can get a printout or you can write it down and it will be updated every week. Sometimes new model papers will be coming. So those ones I can't print it at once and give because like every new idea I get, I'll make it into a question. So it will be updated on and off. So term papers, provincial papers, I'll be selecting questions from that and we'll be doing it like that. So it's going to be past papers, yeah, from the still I didn't print the past paper. This one I have made it, but theory tute will be sent earlier. Maybe after 1 month, you will get a booklet with past papers, unit wise past papers. First lesson, all the past papers. I have gone through all the past papers selected and tissue lesson, all the past papers. Then we have photosynthesis, all the past paper questions. Mixture, all the past paper questions. Like that, structured MCQs, structured essay. Like that, nicely there is a setup. Inshallah, you will be receiving it most probably in February. So we can discuss those questions also, those papers you can discuss in the paper classes, and the extra model papers, new papers, provincial papers. Sometimes certain provinces, they release some nice papers. For example, if you take the North province, Jaffna province, their papers are mara superb. Okay, some schools like Vishaka, there's the other one, Vishaka, and there's another school, Devalika. Their papers are mara tough. Sometimes teachers even can't answer that question, those tough questions. So those kind of questions I will select and I will slightly modify it because I can't directly publish their questions. No, I will modify it and I will give it to you. Okay, so like that we have a nice plan. Okay, so this is like a, what do you say, a mission. Okay, a mission finally ending up in A. So you can put a name for this mission A or science A target or whatever. You put a name and we will work for it. So that is how our paper structure is going to be. Initially, Tuesdays, we will start at 8 p.m. and next week we can go until 10. Today I will finish it a little bit early because I wanted to give the introduction, but only introduction, no use. No, I will do some questions also. Tuesdays 8 to 10, and once we start the past papers, it will go until 11:30. Nowadays, our 2025 O-level batch, we have gone until 11:45 also. Inshallah, next week and all, we are hoping to go until 12 p.m. because we want to keep a record. Huh? So like the students itself says, no problem, you do more questions, because at that time, because when you're closer to O-level, you will be hungry of questions. Okay, you will have that hunger for more and more questions. Now you will say, okay, now you all will say this is a PM. Huh? Now you all will say, Apo, enough, sir, let's hop and go. You all want to escape now. But when you're closer to O-level, you won't let me escape. I will be like, I am sleepy, man, I didn't still eat, I am hungry. No problem, sir. We'll do the final question and go, They are troubling me like that. I'm really happy actually. Okay, so like that, one day I will also see you all in that status. Yes, let's try some questions and see. This is from your grade 10. Okay, electricity lesson. We have done many calculations in YouTube also. The recording is available. Can you all try this and see? Static electricity is what and what? The principle which is used in the photocopy machine. Okay, this is a little bit of a common sense and general knowledge. Consider the following statement about current flowing through a conductor. Okay, just try these 3 questions, simple questions, we'll discuss. If you all have any doubts related to the paper structure, now you all are clear about the paper structure, no? Biochemistry, physics, chemistry, physics, your essay type questions. MCQs also, it goes like that. Huh? Don't think bio questions first, then chemistry questions. In MCQ, bio, then chemistry, then physics. It will be alternative. Biochemistry, physics, physics, biochemistry, physics, biochemistry, physics. So it will be like your brain has to go from bio to chemistry to physics to bio to chemistry, physics. Like that, it has to be alternative. So when you practice that only, it is possible, because some students, they think, I know the theory, I can do papers. But when they face the paper only, their theory doesn't come, because everything in the paper, it's jumbled, no? So that's why the practice in science is very, very important. Okay. Even if you're a 100% theory memorizer, you have to at least do 5 years past papers and get the experience. Okay. Hurry, then try these questions, Pudha. Ah, yeah, someone wants to give me a minute. Take a photo of the question thing. Where do we have it? Oh, no, it has got erased. Anyways, I'll write it. I think it will be helpful for everyone. MCQ 40 into 2, 80. All the questions are jumbled. Bio, chemistry, physics, jumbled. In part 2 paper, we have first part A, structured essay question. There are 4 questions, each question 15 marks, totally 60. There question number 1 will be biology related. The last grade 11 lesson, biosphere related. And general knowledge. When doing questions, you will understand why I included general knowledge there. Common sense questions. Then pure biology question number 2. Question number 3 will be chemistry. Question number 4 will be physics. Then essay questions, you have to answer 3 out of 5 questions. Each question will carry 20 marks. 20 into 3 is 60 marks total. So starting from question number 5, now 4 is here, 5 is on the other side. 5, purely bio question. 6 will be a pure chemistry related question, periodic table, activity series, extraction methods. 7 will be physics. 8 will be biophysics. 9 will be chemistry plus physics. Hope you all are clear about the structure of the paper. The ones who want, just take a screenshot. Then at least you have an idea, no? Because in maths, you all know first question will always be geometry, then second question, like that, there is a pattern, no? In science, you can't say any pattern. Only thing you can say is bio, chemistry or physics. From which chapter, we don't know. Yeah, take a screenshot. Don't keep on writing these things, these useless ones. Writing is useless. Just take a screenshot and give. Yeah, you all can try the questions. Okay. Don't need to write the question, Buddha. Just read, and today I just wanted to show you some trial about our classes. Yeah, let's discuss the first 3 questions. The static electricity. We know that when you rub two non-conducting objects. Okay. Insulators. In insulators, only static electricity will be there. Because in conductors, already electrons can move here and there, no? So mainly in the insulators, charges that are found stationary on object, it should be what type of object? Non-electrical conducting object. Okay. In this manner, if electrostatic charges are present after rubbing, after the exchange, the charges which are present on the surface of the insulators, those are static electricity. So the charges that are deposited on the surface of conductor or insulator and they do not flow. Initially when rubbing, they will move, exchange from here to here. After that, static electricity, it doesn't flow. You can make it flow when you fix a conductor. But in the insulator, it's just stationary in one place. Stationary charges, electrostatic charges that are found stationary in non-conducting material after rubbing is known as static electricity. No? So first one is the answer. Yeah, second question, you might say it's not directly related to the syllabus. Yes. Which principle is used to make photocopy in that photocopy machine? How do they photocopy? Actually, it is electrostatic charges. They send some electron beams, and when it is passing through the printed ones, okay, there will be an electrostatic charge, and then they will spray the magnetic ink that will go and get sprayed and get pasted in those places where the charges are there. Okay, so you all don't know that one deeply, but this is a common one, common sense thing. Okay, so they use static electric charges. Due to static electricity only, Nathan, how does the machine know where the letters are? Okay, it doesn't know, no? So it sends a light, and wherever the letters are, on the other paper, it will become like electrostatic charged. When the ink is sprayed, those ink will go and get pasted in the places where the electrostatic charges are there. Understood? So they use electrostatic charges in the photocopying machine to photocopy one paper to another one. Okay, now modern advanced ones are also there. There, it's not like getting rubbed. When the light is moving, it's getting rubbed and going, no, through the paper. So those places will create an electrostatic charge. This is not directly related to your syllabus, but from the syllabus related to a general knowledge thing, common thing. Consider the following statement about current flow through a conductor. All the metals conduct electricity easily. Normally, all the metals can conduct electricity. Okay. The resistance is more. Majority, it's very easily, it will conduct. Why is that? The reason for electricity to flow easily through metal is the electrons in the valence shell. What is the electrons in the valence shell? The last electron, valency shell or valence shell means the last electrons in the last energy level. Okay, I will do example and show it to you, then you will understand. Outermost electron, yes. When the positive and negative terminals of the cell means battery, are connected to a conductor, the electrons begin to flow from the negative terminal to the positive terminal via the conductor. Okay, we'll check whether these answers are correct or wrong or whatever. First, we'll draw a diagram related to it. Now, let's take a piece of metal. So, let's say this is aluminium. The electronic configuration of aluminium, electron number, proton number and electron number is 13. Electronic configuration is 2, 8, 3. Okay, 2, 8, 3. So what will happen? Al will release that extra 3 electron. It is unstable, right? In grade 10, you all studied. Except helium, neon, argon, all others are unstable. So these metals, what will they do? They will release the excessive electrons and become Al3 plus. If it release 3 electron, it can become 3 plus. So aluminium atom will release the electron and become Al3 plus. This is a small piece of aluminium. Then what will happen to those electrons? It will flow easily here and there. Actually, because of these free electrons in the last energy level of metals, metals release non-metals gain the electron. When they release the electron, these electrons are the fellows who conduct current here and there. So from that statement, A is correct, no? And the electricity depends on the valence, electrons in the valence shell in the metals. In non-metals, even though the electrons are there, it's no use. Now let's see what happens when you connect a cell. Cell can be a battery. This is the symbol of battery. The longer terminal is positive terminal, shorter terminal is negative terminal. So what will happen due to this negative charge of the battery? Let's say this is the negative charge of the battery. It's influencing until the metal. Negative will push the negative electron this way. From this side, the battery's positive charge will attract the electron because electrons are negative charge. So what will happen? Inside the conductor, the electrons will move from the negative terminal towards the positive terminal. Okay, from the negative terminal towards the positive terminal. Are you clear about it? If the electrons are traveling from negative terminal to positive terminal, how do we put the direction of current? This is electron. Current is from positive to negative. Always current electricity is opposite to the electron travel. Okay, electron does all the hard work. But who gets the, recognition? Current electricity. Current is always opposite to the travel of electron. Okay. Electron travels, but who is created? Current is created. So when you use the word current travels from positive terminal to negative terminal, electron travel from negative terminal of the battery through the conductor and then reach the positive terminal of the battery. Can you see how that happens? Due to the push of the electron and pull of the electron from the other side. Clear about this, no? Because once I erase, this won't be there. Yeah, I used to give some nice examples. That teacher hitting the students and the students running and going and coming, running and going and coming. The more faster you hit, the more faster the student will run. The voltage and the current, we used to study that, no, in the electricity lesson. Nice lesson. I don't know why they make you all scared about electricity. Electricity is a nice lesson. Hurry, anyways, let's go to this one. All metals conduct electricity easily. Yes. But when you go to A level, there is a small difference of opinion. But for O level, it is correct. Okay. The reason for electricity to flow easily through metals, because they have used the word metal, is the electron in the valence shell, because the electrons get removed from the valence shell and travel here and there. Reason is correct. When the positive and negative terminal of the cells are connected to a conductor, the electron begins to flow from negative terminal to the positive terminal via the conductor. Yes, correct, because electrons will get scared for the negative terminal and get repelled, and they will get attracted to the positive terminal. So here, A, B, C, all the statements are correct. But if you're doing A level, this statement will not be 100% correct because some metals are there in that the electricity travels little bit hardly. Example, tungsten and nichrome. You all know that, no? I hope you all are clear about it. Here with the diagram, they have shown how the electrons are traveling. Negative to This is the negative terminal. This is the positive terminal of the battery. Negative to positive. Electrons are shown with the blue line. Current electricity is always opposite. So if I draw a circuit like this, finally, whom do I show? Show the direction of the current? No, they will never say show the direction of the electron. We just put arrow and show the direction of the current. Like this, I. But who does the workload? Electron traveling from negative terminal to positive terminal, they do the workload. But finally, who gets the appreciation? Current electricity. Yes. What is the equipment used to measure the amount of current?
Ammeter.
Ammeter. Ammeter should always be fixed in series method. Series method means in the main circuit like this. Ammeter should be fixed like this. It can't be fixed parallel. If it is fixed parallel, it won't show the proper reading. It should be fixed in series. The ammeter, if it's large amount of current, it will show the value in ampere. If it is small current, it will show the value in milliampere. So ampere is the measurement of current. Equipment is ammeter. Symbol for the equipment is A with a circle. Symbol for ammeter, ampere is also A. Milliampere, we just put M, simple M and A. It's like meter, millimeter. Okay. To check the voltage around the bulb, we put a voltmeter. To check the voltage around the battery also, we use a voltmeter. Voltage around the bulb or voltage around the equipment is known as what is the special name given to the voltage of the equipments? PD, potential difference of that equipment. What is the name given to the voltage around the battery? Around the cell or battery? Good. Some answers are coming in the chat box. EMF, electromotive force. So this potential difference and electromotive force both are measured by using a voltmeter. The symbol of a voltmeter is a V with a circle. And voltmeter uses units volts. That is also V. To check the voltage, PD means also voltage value. EMF is also voltage value. I hope you all are clear about it, no? Because this basic also some teachers have not taught, no? That potential difference is a type of a voltage which is measured from equipment to equipment. EMF is also a voltage measured only in the battery. That basic is not given. Okay, we have done many questions. Please watch my YouTube channel, Science Academy, Colombo. In that, I think the last two videos are related to calculations related to this electricity lesson. Superb one. Huh? Please go and watch if possible. Yeah, the ones who don't know, take a screenshot, Putha. Yes, then I think there are some nice questions. Yes. The following figure shows how two resistors are connected in series combination in a circuit. Two ammeters, A1 and A2, and two voltmeters, V1 and V2 are connected as follows. Which answer is correct about the ammeter reading and the voltmeter reading? So this dhara means the current is traveling from this way and going out from this way. So circuit will be something like this. What do you think the answer is? Can you all remember I gave you all a concept? If the equipments or if the resistors are connected in series, what about the current value? Current going through both the resistors are same. So A1 greater than A2, those answers are wrong because the amount of current which goes through this will come out from this side. No. So A1 and A2 should be equal. So if you know that concept itself, you can cut two answers. Now equal means, for example, if I say 2 ampere, 2 ampere current is going through this. What will V1 voltage show? How to find the V1 voltage? V equals IR to that specific equipment. Here I am just putting the current is 2 ampere. It may be anything, we don't know because they have not given the value of the battery. No. Therefore, we don't know. I am just putting a random value 2. 2 into 5. Here V equals IR will be 2 into resistance is 10. 2 into 10 is 20 volt. 2 into 5 is 10 volt. So which one is greater? V2 is greater. When the resistance is high and the same amount of current is going, voltage also will be showing a higher value. V2 is greater than V1. A1 is equal to A2. Answer is fourth one. Nice question. Checking your basic theory of electricity. These are government questions, huh? Don't think, sir, you have made hard questions, that and this. These are government questions taken directly from your education department website. Yes, let's try the other one. What is the ammeter reading of the circuit? So ammeter means the amount of current. What is the amount of current? Easy question. Baba question. This is a complete circuit, simple circuit. Current will be traveling this way. Voltage of the battery is given. EMF is given. The resistance of the equipment is given. V is 1.5 given. I is unknown. We have to find it. R is 0.5. The equation, Ohm's law equation, V equals IR. Voltage is 1.5. I is unknown. R is 0.5. 1.5 divided by 0.5 equals I. I equals 3, no? 3 what? 3 ampere. Without the unit, answer is also wrong. Third one is the correct answer. I hope you all are clear about it. Huh? These are just sample questions. I just wanted to show you about the paper classes. Next week, before the class start, most probably soon after your theory classes, Monday we have the theory, no? I will release a paper. You all do that paper and Tuesday we will discuss that paper. Okay, then it will be easy, we'll save time. So Monday, the ones who didn't come to the classes, please watch the recording. Monday, it was a superb class. We were discussing about the tissues. Now my students know short forms and all. Ali, PCs, XP, apical meristem, lateral meristem, intercalary meristem, parenchyma, collenchyma, sclerenchyma, xylem, phloem. I told you, whenever you remember xylem, you have to remember 4 letters. V, T, P, F. When you remember phloem, you have to remember 4 letters. SCPF. VTPF, SCPF. Later I'll tell you what is that. Okay. So Monday, what time do you have? 5, no? 5 to 7, grade 11. Grade 10 classes are happening on Monday. 7:30 to 9:30. Tuesday, 5:30 to 7:30, we have grade 9 theory. If any of your brothers and sisters are there in grade 9, just recommend them to come to that class. And 8 p.m. onwards, we are having our grade 11 paper. So soon after this, I will release the papers. Hereafter, every Monday night, paper also will be released. You do that paper, be ready. Tuesday night, we are discussing. What does V equals IR stand for? Okay, V is voltage. In this situation, the EMF voltage, the battery's voltage. I is the amount of current. R is resistance. Here the resistance is given in ohm. Okay, this is known as Ohm's law, unit 19, electricity lesson, the basic equation from unit 19. Hope you all are clear. Yes. Question number 6. In the following figure, a reading of ammeter 2, A2, is 1 ampere. A2 ko 1 ampere. The reading of A4, ammeter 4, is 3 ampere. What is the reading of ammeter 1? This is A1 and A3. Sorry. This A3, no? And this is A1. Can you all find it out? Try and see. Easy. Easy kyanne. No words to say. So easy. We'll see who gives the answer first. When you see the question, you can give the answer. You don't need to do calculations also. Still, I didn't get the correct answer from anyone. Yeah, send me the answer number. Yes, I think Shelina got the answer correct. Amra Ali correct. Inoli correct.
Sir, sir,
Maria Maslam also correct. Okay, I'll explain it. Listen to it, Pudha. It's a very simple, easy question. Okay. This one, sometimes you overthink the question. Okay, don't overthink. Very simple. If oh, if the current leaves the battery, certain amount leaves the battery, same amount will return back. So how many ampere current is coming back to the battery? 3 ampere. Then how many ampere should have left? 3 ampere. So A1 should have been 3. Automatically these two answers are getting cut. Okay. Then 3 cars are coming like this. They say 1 car went here. Then what will happen to the 2 remaining cars? It will go this way. 3 ampere current is coming. Parallel, what will happen? Current will divide and go. 1 ampere current went this way. Then 2 ampere current will go to the other side. A3 is 2 ampere. Now you can understand, no? Such a easy question, you all have missed. PLR. That's why practice is important. Here, this diagram looks nice. You have mentioned that this is 3 ampere current. they have mentioned this as 1 ampere current. We have to find this and this now. So same amount of current will be traveling in the main circuit. Remember like that. The highlighted parts, I'll highlight it. The whole highlighted part, it will be 3 ampere. So here also 3 ampere. Then what will happen? A part of that current will travel through this, and they have mentioned that it is 1 ampere. Then the remaining part will go from the other. Then obviously should be 2 ampere. That 1 and 2 again will join and become 3 ampere. The same amount of current which leaves the battery has to come back to the battery. That is how it transmits electricity. Anyways, there was a nice question where, okay, we'll come one by one. Both A and B solid conduct electricity. When the temperature increases, the conductivity of A increases. When the temperature increases, the conductivity of B decreases. Yeah, this question partly from electricity lesson, partly from electronics lesson. Electronic lesson. Okay, that electronics lesson is a superb lesson. Third term. Okay. Now today I am telling this. Remember, when you go to third term, you will experience this. There are 5 lessons in third term. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 11, 12, 13 are, I call them 3 sisters. Okay, my last year batch, one girl asked, was like, so why are you always calling like it? Because I am saying these are 3 very hard lessons, Kela. 3 bad sisters, wage. So why are you always putting that to female? Why can't be brothers? Kela, big argument also. Okay. So electronics lesson, electrochemistry lesson, electromagnetism lesson. Unit 11, Unit 12, Unit 13. Then Unit 14 is hydrocarbon and Unit 15 biosphere. Leave that alone. Okay, these 3 lessons, I love those lessons because many schools, they are making a fool of this lesson, especially electronics. You all ask your seniors and see. Okay, if I am wrong. Okay, you ask your seniors and see. In some schools, wantedly they are skipping electronics lesson. Okay, because some teachers don't know to teach electronics, but it is a superb lesson because it is hard and I know very easy method to teach it. I love those lessons. I don't have the tute right now. I will show you. I made a special tute for those 3 lessons separately last year. Electronics, electromagnetism, electrochemistry. That tute also looks nice. Wait, I'll just show it to you all. Yeah, meanwhile, you all try the other question. So you can't do this question because little bit of electronics is there. So this is an easy question. Okay, this is the electronics, electrochemistry, electromagnetism tube last year's. For you all, it will be, and at that time I'll decide a nice cover and we'll put. Okay. The 3 sisters or 3 bad brothers. Okay, separate tube for that because this is the behind part. It's like little bit mysterious cover. This cover had a meaning. Okay. It's like this is the alien invasion. If aliens invade us, I'm just saying, if they are invading us, their technology will be far beyond us. So our normal guns won't affect them. So then we will need nanotechnology and AI powered robots to help us fight them. Okay, Nathan, it's like an alien versus AI related picture because it's related to electronics, no? So I put that kind of a picture. We'll see when it comes to your bench. If I can get something more creative, I'll try to put that. Yes. Which of the following is used to measure only the potential difference? Okay. You might think there are two answers. Okay. Multimeter also can measure no circular. Voltmeter can only measure voltage, potential difference. Multimeter can measure current value. Okay. Current, voltage, and also direction of the current also can be measured. Even the resistance can be checked by the multimeter. Multimeter is like, it's a modern equipment, digital one. It is multi-purpose. It can be used for many. Galvanometer is used to find the direction of current. Ammeter is used to find the current value of current. Voltmeter is used to find the value of the voltage, which is known as potential difference. Easy as that. First answer. Ninth one, what is the correct circuit diagram to measure the potential difference of R and the current flowing through it? Actually, basically, they are asking which is the proper method of connecting a ammeter and a voltmeter. First itself, I told you, no, ammeter should be connected in series pattern. Then only it will give the proper reading. Voltmeter should be connected in the parallel method. So first answer is the most suitable answer, right? Series and parallel. Here, this is series and this is parallel. Totally both are wrong. Here, this is correct. This is wrong. Here, this is correct. This is wrong. I hope you all are clear about it. Yeah, same diagram. Just to show this. Ammeter will always be connected in series. Individually, if you want to find the potential difference of this bulb, you have to keep a voltmeter like this and connect it like this and check it. If you want to check this one's potential difference, you have to check like this. But if you want to check the potential difference of both these bulbs together, then you can connect a voltmeter like this and check both together. You always connect it parallel. You will get the reading value. This is an open circuit. Once you close the circuit only, everything will work. What is the potential difference across 12 ohm resistor? What is the potential of this? What is the actually voltage of this part only? Yes. Don't think it's that kind of a tough question, but you all can try and see. Yes, we'll see who's getting the answer first. Yes, Talha got it correct. Talha Kafi from Hijaz International, no? Correct. Today, what happened to Zidane?
So the chat box is disabled.
Umar Anis, I think from Mavan Island, no? Correct.
So
Yeah. Vanjuda, also correct. Amra Ali, correct. Abdurrahman, correct. Now only Zidane got it correct. Raik, correct. Raik Kamil from Wesley College. Okay, this is very simple. Let's do this. Yeah, Inoli, yeah, now correct. Huh? Earlier it was wrong. Fatima Rushda Zawahir, correct. Farhan Mahil also correct. Hurry, let's go to the discussion. Hurry. How do we do this question? Actually, first you have to make it into a series pattern. Now 12 ohm is here. No, I am rewriting it. This 6 ohm and 6 ohm, I am trying to make it into one circuit. How can I add it? If resistors are parallel, you have the 1 over R method to add, no? But if both are same, there is a short method. You don't need to go 1 over R plus 1 over R. If both are same, take the value of 1. R total equals, take the value of one resistor and divide by the number of resistors. The value of a resistor is 6 ohm there. Divide it by 2. This is the shortcut, short method to get it correct. Then you will get 3 ohm as the answer. Okay. So, now what did we do? We converted this 6 ohm up and down parallel one into 3 ohm resistor. And here we have 9 ohm. Now all these are series, no? Add them together. You can add it. Total resistance for this circuit will now be 24 ohms, no? 24 ohms. 12 plus 3. This symbol is ohm symbol. 12 plus 3, 15. 15 plus 9 is 24 ohm. Now use V equals IR. Voltage is 24. I is unknown. R is also 24. 24 divided by 24 is 1. I equals 1. That means 1 ampere current is traveling throughout the whole circuit. Because in series, I told you, the current will be same throughout the whole thing. So if I put V equals IR only for this 12 ohm resistors and now check and see. First I put V equals IR for the total resistor. And got the total current. Now individually when we check V equals IR, current is 1. 1 into 12 is 1 into 12. Voltage is 12 volt. Here the potential difference or the voltage will be 3 volts. Here it will be 9 volts. Understood? Always don't think resistor value and voltage value will be same because current is 1, it is same. If current was 2, it will be 24, 6 and 18. If current was 3, it will be multiplied individually by 3, 3, 3, 3. Electricity, once you understand, it's going to be easy. If you don't understand, until the last moment, you all will be crying electricity hard, electricity lesson is hard. Kiela. So answer is answer number 2, 12 volt. Yes. Find the total resistance between A and B. I think there are few questions like that. I'll show all the questions. Then you all can do it. Yeah. Putha, try the question, Milu. Here no MCQ. Here you have to get the answer. Let's say this is one, 2, 3, 4. Always the resistance between A and B. This is the starting point and ending point. Starting point and ending point. Starting point, ending point. Starting point, ending point. Find the total resistance. And when sending the answer, 1, what is the value? X ohm. 2, Y ohm. Like that you put all the answers and send. Okay, I'll give you all 10 minutes. 5 minutes to do the question, 5 minutes for a break. All of you will try this, sir. Find the total resistance. We have to find the total resistance. Basically, resistance addition. If it is series, you have to directly add. If it is parallel, you use the parallel method and add. In that short methods are there. Okay. Basically, get the total resistance value. Okay. So, like it's like this. There are some students, when we do hard questions, they are like Apo, charter, and they go. Okay. It's not like that, Buddha. You have to face hard questions. I am not saying you have to get it correct. You have to try. Okay, try, and one day automatically your effort will make you do the questions properly. Okay, so don't get scared of hard questions. Okay, because I understood this in one class when I gave real O level like hard questions. Some students left also. Then later I got to know that sir is giving hard questions. Ane babala, when you study that hard questions only, your O level will be easy. But some classes, they like those classes because they give Baba questions. Then all are satisfied, no? Okay, but when they go to the O level, it becomes a problem. So try hard questions. O level will be very easy. Yeah, your time starts now. So I'm getting some answers. Some are good, but some all are not parallel. First, you have to check which one is parallel, which one is series. First, which one to add. Just adding everything parallel is also wrong. First, whatever possible series, you add it in series, and then whatever possible in parallel, you add it parallel, and then there is no order. First parallel, then series. Nah. It depends on the question. Use your common sense. First parallel is easy, do the parallel, then go to series, or else series, parallel, parallel, series, like that. Use your common sense and do it, huh? Okay, are you all ready? Okay, let's go to the discussion, huh? Yeah, good. Many have given a good try. Many have got the correct answer. One by one, we will check. Yeah, it's mainly trying. Trying is the most important thing I want you all to do. Okay, so that fear of these hard questions and all should go away. You have to face hard questions, Nebuta. So the resistance you have to find between this and this. Now sometimes when it is circle, you get confused. No, no, sir, we have not studied circle. No, don't worry. You just rearrange the circuit like this. If you are scared of circles, think like this. Think a little bit different. 15 here, 5 here, 30 here. Now all three are parallel now. And all are different. You don't have any short methods. You have to use the long method. 1 over R total equals 1 over 15 plus 1 over 5 plus 1 over 30. You can't add all these things, no men. Some have added this and given. Go and learn maths. Denominators cannot be added. It has to be made equal. So you get the LCM. You can go for 30. Then how did 15 become 30? Multiplied by 2. Then if the bottom is multiplied by 2, up also has to be multiplied by 2. Here, how did this 5 become 30? Multiplied by 6. Then up also has to be multiplied by 6. This 30 is 30, so it stays as 1. So, the 1 over R total answer is 9 over 30. R total answer is 30 over 9. You know the reciprocal method, no? You have to take it upside down if you want to send this fellow up. Then you have to exchange these two fellows. Maths, you all have studied that part. No, I told you, always physics is more connected with maths. So you can keep your answer as 10 over 3. If you simplify, you will get 3.33 ohm. Or you can keep it like this. When you had got this answer, I am happy. Good. Clear, right? Okay. Then let's go to the next one. This one also, Putta, these are the two ends. So think like this, will you? Ten ohm, 10 ohm, 10 ohm. This is 15 ohm. 5 ohm, 5 ohm, 5 ohm. Now you can add these three. This is in series. This is in series. First add the series and then go to the parallel one. You can make this circuit some more smaller like this. 30, 15 and 15. Now you can't do anything. You have to go for the addition method. 1 over R total equals 1 over 30 plus 1 over 15 plus 1 over 15. Denominator will become 30. 1 plus 2 plus 2. Don't ask me, sir, how did this 30, how did you get this 30? How did this 1 become 2? Okay, that is basic maths part. So 1 over R total answer is 5 over 30. Then R total is the reciprocal, up and down. 30 over 5, which is equal to 6 ohm. The whole circuit will be condensed into one value, 6 ohm. Are you all clear? Did you all identify your mistakes? Yeah, the ones who want to take the screenshot of the previous one, take a screenshot. I'm showing you all step by step how we made it like this. Then we condense it to a simpler one and then we added. Parallel addition method. Third one, find the total resistance between A and B. Yeah, the previous one, can't we add the lower two parts using the short method and then follow the, yeah, no problem. You can get 7.5, no? If you use the other method, 15 and 15 will become 7.5 and then 30. Yes, you can use that method, no problem. Okay, here, condense this circuit into this. 300 here, 100 and 100 here. What can you do next? 100 and 100 series will become 200. 200 over 300. This kind of question, there are two methods. One is you can go for 1 over R method, 1 over 200 plus 1 over 300 and get the answer. Or else, if there are two parallel different ones, you have another short method. R1, this is only suitable for two resistors which are parallel and which are different. What is the method? R total equals R1 into R2 divide by R1 plus R2. R1 into R2. R1 is 200. R2 is, let's say, 300. Divided by 200 plus 300. What is 200 plus 300? 500. All are multiplication, division. Now you all can cut. 200 into 3 is 600. 600 divided by 5. 120, ne? 120. Are you all clear? If you all use the other method also, you'll get the same answer. 1 over R equals 1 over 200 plus 1 over 300. LCM for 200 and 300, we can go for 600, no? How did this 200 become 600? Multiplied by 3. Then upper part 1 also will be multiplied by 3. How did this 300 become 600? Multiplied by 2. Then upper part also will be multiplied by 2. So 1 over R total is going to be equal to 5 over 600. R total is reciprocal, up and down. Send the down fellow to the up fellow to the down, and you will get 120. Whatever method you do, mathematical methods, you might have different method, but final answer you will get same answer. Last question. Think little bit differently. This is the easiest out of all. A is here, B is here. Think like this. $11 ohm, 10 ohm, 21 ohm, 14 ohm, 7 ohm. If you feel this is hard, little bit tilt it to the other side. Rotate it. Or you rotate your head and do the question. Rotate the diagram. If you can't rotate the diagram, rotate your head. Did you understand? 11 and 10 you can add. It will become 21. You can further condense this circuit to like this. 11 and 10 will become 21. Already this is 21. 7 plus 14 is 21. Now if all the resistors are same, you have the shortest method. R total equals resistor value of 1 divided by the number of resistors. 1, 2, 3. 21 divided by 3. 7, no? So I feel the out of all the questions, this is the easiest question. Yeah, the ones who want to take the screenshot, you take. This is the fourth one's answer. I'll show again one by one. This is the third one's answer. Take a screenshot. This is the second one's answer. Take a screenshot. This is the first one's answer. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yes, the next question they're asking, what are the three types of resistors? You all know. Fixed value resistor, variable resistor, and light dependent resistor. Fixed value resistors are shown like this or like a box. Variable resistors are shown in symbols like this. Light dependent resistors, LDR, are shown like this. These are the symbols to show these ones. Clear? Yeah. These are the real fixed value ones, resistors. These are light dependent resistor. Can you tell me, to make a light dependent resistor, what do you coat on this? What is the chemical you coat? Anyone can remember? We'll see. Any genius who can remember? I gave a short method also. What is the thing you coat to make a light dependent resistor? Colors? No, that is this fixed value resistor. No, that colors no. No, I'm asking, to make a normal resistor to a light dependent resistor, you have to coat it with a special chemical. What is that chemical? Anyone? Very good. Somehow Shafan has got the correct answer. Don't Google the answer. Yeah, Atifa Reno's correct. Yeah, Amra Ali correct. Yeah, Muhammad Afzal half correct. What's the question? What is the chemical you coat to make a normal resistor into light dependent resistor? Rai Kamil correct. Cadmium sulfide. Yes, that is the answer. Easily you can remember. CDs. Cadmium sulfide is coated to make a normal resistor into a light dependent resistor. Then variable resistor, you have three types, no? Rheostat type, pre-adjustment type, volume control or rotatable one. Rheostat is not used in day-to-day life. It is used in the laboratory. This is the rheostat. Pre-adjustment is used in the day-to-day life, no? That taka like fan, you rotate to increase the speed 1, 2, 3, 4 off. And that one is pre-adjustment resistor. Fan regulator, yes. Then volume control, rotatable one. Normally in the radios and all, you have like this a button. Inside this button, volume control resistor is there. You can control light dimmers, old radios. Oh, name the factors which affect the resistance in a conductor. There are three factors. Huh? Yeah, that will be our last question. Don't worry. A resistor, a conductor has a resistor value that depends on 3 internal factors and 1 external factor. 3 internal factor and 1 external factor. The external factor is the temperature, no? When the temperature increases, resistance value increases. Then what are the 3 internal factors? Length, cross-sectional area, or we can call it as the thickness of the wire. The other one is conductivity or the material. What is that? Okay. Lengthwise, what's happening? When the length increases, the resistance value increases. The longer the wire, the more resistance. The shorter the wire, less resistance. Longer, high resistance, shorter, less resistance. Area, that means the thickness of the wire. If you have a thicker wire, more current can travel, no? That means less resistance. When the area increases, resistance decreases. But if it is a thin wire, very hard for the current to travel. Again, resistance is high. Area decrease, resistance increase. Material of the conductor. That material, Puta, there you can't say increase, decrease. Some materials have high resistance. Some materials have low resistance. You have to at least remember 2 each: low resistance material, high resistance material. Low resistance material, that is good for conducting current. Low resistance means it can conduct more and more current. Barrier for current is less. Resistance is a barrier, no? Silver and the normal wires are having copper wires, no? The normal electricity, house electricity, copper wires are used. Copper is a good electricity conductor because resistance is low. High resistance, nichrome and tungsten. Are you all clear? So in heating equipments, you need high resistance. Then only more heat will be produced. So these are used in heating equipments. Electric heater, electric oven, electric iron, those it's used. This is for home electric circuits and for normal wires of equipment. Are you all clear? Okay, then I hope it's enough for the day. No, we have discussed a lot. The ones who want, take a screenshot of this. Wait. Yeah, the ones who want this, take a screenshot of this. External factor is temperature. When temperature increases also, automatically resistance will increase. Internal factor තුනක් තියෙනවා. Length එක, area එක, material එක. On the length, on the area, on the material. And I have shown you how the length and the resistance changes. Area and the resistance changes. Material we can't directly say. So we should note 2 examples of low resistant material and high resistance material. So I hope you understood what a real paper class is. No? It's not just going for the question answer. It's discussing the answer and making you realize or revise your theory parts. Okay, 2 things. You will understand your missing parts. You will understand your mistakes. whatever places you have not studied, that will make you go and study those things. If you have already studied and if you already remember, it's like a revision. Okay, either the paper class will give you a happy feeling, that is, if you can answer the questions, that means you know the section, you will be happy, or else it will give you a guilty feeling, that means you have not studied that section, you are not aware of that section, you have to study here, a guilty feeling. Both feelings are good. Once, if you have studied well, you will be happy. If you have not studied, you will be guilty. If my paper class gave you either a happy feeling or a guilty feeling, I am happy about that. Okay, I would be happy if it gave you the guilty feeling. That will make you study more and more. Okay. So there are pressure questions. Today we don't have the time to do, because today we were discussing about the syllabus and all the other things related. So next week we'll do some revision papers. So I hope you understood, and I hope you all are clear. And this whole month, the paper class will be free. Okay, so I hope you all will call your friends also. Okay, let's try to hit a target, at least for the free class. Let's try to bring about 100 students, inshallah, if possible. Okay, at least if each one of you bring 1 or 2 students, we can reach that target. So the students who are struggling with science, the friends, your friends who are struggling with science, but they like science, they like to study, but there is no proper guidance. Those kind of students, they will like my classes. Okay. So bring those kind of students, especially the slow learners, not the people who don't care about studies. There are some students, even if they are fast learners, they don't care about studies. Ayyo, we'll see later. Not those kind of students. The students who are struggling, the students who want to achieve but can't achieve because of certain factors. I would love to teach them and bring them to a certain point. I take it as a challenge. Okay, so I hope you will recommend my classes to your friends, and next week share the link to your friends and bring them. It will be a benefit for you and your studies, and it will be a blessing on you also if you help others in studies or show them the pathway, and after that they will improve, and that benefit and that reward will be there for you also. Okay, then thank you for joining the session. So every Tuesday night, be ready with a cup of coffee or plain tea. That's going to be our paper night. Thank you and good night to all of you. Any further doubts you all can ask. Okay, if you have any further doubts related to this paper, you can send me a WhatsApp message. Okay, then we'll meet in our theory class next Monday and again Tuesday in the paper classes. Until that, keep on revising, keep on studying. Okay, you are the science soldiers.